Wow. I wasn't even, damn. Gotta start over. Or do I? Man. Um, you know what? I'm not starting over, man. It's Halloween, man. I got stuff I need to be doing. Um, we're gonna just not do the recap this week. Yeah, let's not do the recap for this week. Um, because I thought I was actually talking and I had the I had the game controller on mute. Had a long day. Get this game out the way, and I got some stuff I need to do, man. We'll do a recap back for week 11, simply because we'll have guys to get interviews and stuff. So I need a break anyway, man. So yeah, let me get my game ready for Baylor. Actually, I'm gonna change the title of this video, and it's gonna be Colorado versus Baylor. We'll do the recap next week's advance. Not finna do this right now. Tired, long day. Just gonna play my game, man, and relax. Um, Had a lot to do, car wise. Um, May go out, get with a chick or something. Like I got other things to deal with. So we definitely will be back for sure. Let's see who else. Going on a little trip that's coming up soon, and I gotta get that. I gotta get my car stuff, tickets, all kind of stuff. So I got a lot. It's a lot of shit going on. So I'm gonna change the name of this stream, and it's just gonna be Colorado versus Baylor, and we'll do the other stuff the next stream.
Big time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Baylor Bears offense will get first crack at it today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Yeah, and it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. The whole thought process is just get the ball back and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
Makes the quick grab. Can't get him to the ground.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Gonna sling it on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Score on special teams.
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his lane, he put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Wants to go up top. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time it's going to force the incomplete.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Bears are flying down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll take a pass on the 46-yard field goal, try and go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have its first possession of the game. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Run it with the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the back. White going to attack through the air. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So first down here as they go back to work. Sends it back in motion. On the option. They'll leave it with him. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Buffaloes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like there's...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
Coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. White wants to throw it right down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And it slips just inside that right upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. White going to attack through the air. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This time it's complete. Still running at the 40. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Bringing the heat. Gets away from one. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over. But I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Got enough for the first. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Snagged in the middle. It's Gibson. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Buffaloes are marching down the field. White wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Hauls it in. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Goes to the option. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills.
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. White going to attack through the air. That's caught. It's downs. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
The Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing down the left side. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown Bears! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking for room, it's Gibson. Maybe picked up a couple, he's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab.
Even let me jump forward, man. EA fixed that shit, man.
Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. White wants to throw it. He's got him.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Finds a crease at the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. It's complete on the right side. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Second and goal for the offense. Here comes the option. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew that.
Turning it on! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Bears will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Bears have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Bears! They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Slithers into space. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Gibson. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a third and long. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffs! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, and I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Look out, he's got room. Powers through the defender. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Bears in the hurry-up. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40.
Number 15 in punt formation to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. Wants to bring it back. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented.